It's there for everybody to see. The probability of profit has really jumped skyrocket, keeping your risk really small. Versus if you do the conventional boring IronFly, the probability, the adjustments, everything is inferior. Welcome to Level Up. Hi everybody, welcome to a very special video. Today's topic is super interesting and I see hardly anyone talking about it. Why nobody talks about 21-day broken wing butterfly, which has a 75% high win rate option strategy. The reason is nobody talks about because nobody keeps that kind of information which I'm going to provide you today. And we're gonna go so deep into the IronFly, the broken wing IronFly, why it is 21, why are we selecting the strike, and obviously I'm gonna tell you the top-notch adjustments, how to really trade IronFly like a total boss. The knowledge retail was never meant to have. You come on this channel to get crazy ideas to really boost your trading. I'm aware of that. This video is not going to be any different. So make sure that you like this video already and let YouTube know that you are serious trader. You want to get some really crazy, interesting ideas. First of all, why 21 days? I'm going to tell you. But before that, I want to show you your conventional IronFly, which I see retail is doing from many years. The flaws in the IronFly, it's gonna be removed today. Let me talk to you about that. Here we are on option simulator, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a short IronFly in weekly options, and as soon as we do this, very familiar graph will appear, which is called IronFly. As you can see here, it consists of selling a straddle and then buying the wings. Very simple. But one thing which must really catch your attention, that is IronFly, the probability of profit is a super pain. It is 31% only. That means such a small, tiny, wiggly range, it's gonna give you a lot of headache. And IronFly gives a lot of headache because you got to adjust it so many times, so many hours. And in terms of ROI, IronFly is not really good. I've made a video in the past, just few days back. You can scroll. I've told you the top shelf way by which you can really trade IronFly. You can use that method. That is really, really good. But if you don't want to do that, then what is the alternative way? First, this is the flaw. Right now, most of you must be thinking, because this is the weekly option, that is the reason the probability of profit is so low. If you do it in monthly, will it change? Let's see that. So we're gonna go here on the monthly options now, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna create a short IronFly, the same copybook IronFly. There is no changes. These methods are like 10 years back, and you could see here this one. This is what happens, and what you see, probability of profit is still the same. Still, it will ask you to do a lot of adjustments. This is the problem part. Are we ready to talk about solution now? And we're gonna talk about adjustments, right? You with me? So let's be on the same page, and I'm gonna tell you how to make it even better. First of all, we're gonna go for 21 days out. No 7 days and not monthly. There is a strong logic behind this, which I'm going to show you. The rule of 32, 28, 20. These are the deltas. We're going to pick these deltas when we create a beautiful broken wing 21 days out. This is the golden ratio fly. If you want to take a screenshot, you definitely can. Why not normal IronFly instead? Let's talk about that now. Here we have selected the strike, which is approximately 21 days out. I'm stressing on this point because you may make mistake. I will not let that happen. So we select this strike. After that, what do we do? Remember, 32, this is delta. As you could see, this particular strike, right? We have to go 32, 28, 20. So 32. Do we have 32? We have around 33. We look to buy this particular strike. Easy. Now obviously for fly we got to sell now, so now we have to go for 28 delta. What we can do is we can simply just sell it 2 lots. We are playing a golden ratio IronFly. You must be hearing it for the first time, right? Now what do? We now go and we select a 20 delta. Round figure 19.1, it's fine. And what do we gonna do? We're gonna long 1, and we are doing this 21 days out, and let's see how this looks. As soon as you do this, couple of things really jump out from the screen for you. Point number one, say hello to a very high probability of profit, which is 74.31, roughly 75%. That means out of 4 trades, 3 trades are expected to go in profit. Also, if market continue to run one way, there is absolutely no issue at all. In terms of maximum profit and maximum loss, what you see is roughly 1:1. Now, this is for the doubters, people who say that why to micromanage it. Now, a lot of retail traders, to collect extra credit, what do is, instead of going 21 days or 30 days out because you're busy, you select a strike which is 60 days out, right? When you sell a strangle 60 days out, you take a lot of credit, your ROI increases, right? And you get a much wider range when you do it. So that funda which you have on strangle or straddle, maximum retail traders try to use that particular funda in every strategy. But here is a big eye opener for you. Now, instead of 21 days out, what if you really go out 45, 50 days out? Then, as per the standard retail logic, your profit should be a lot higher. The loss should be much less because you are going so far out. Where is 21 days and you're going like double than that, right? It's going to improve. That's where retail misses the bus. And you want me to show you that. Am I correct? So let's do that. The real fun is going to start now, where I'm going to tell you, if you select a strike, which is September further out, you are up for a surprise, and that's not a pleasant one. So let me load this here, and here we have a September 30th strike, which is really far further out. So now it's become a 50-day fly, right? As per the standard logic, this should be even better. The profit should be a lot stronger as per the retail. And retail loses 95%. Number one, it's their own mistake. They don't have a mentor. They don't want to learn from anyone. They just watch few videos and that's done. And number two, nobody's telling them as well. That's also a thing, but not on this channel. I'm going to change that. Remember step number one. What do? We go for our golden ratio. So here, 32 delta, we long it easy, right? Done. This is absolutely done now. And after that, we're going to go for 28, which is here. We're talking about the deltas. Even if you trade international markets, you trade cryptocurrencies, you trade US market, 0 DTE option, the logic, the golden ratio remain the same. After that, what we're going to do, we're going to go for 20 delta. It's very easy. And this time we look to long one. This is a September. This is a series which is really further out. As per the technical understanding of options, this should give you even a better profit, right? Because the more further out you go in time, the more higher, the juicier the premiums are. Am I absolutely right? Yes. But here is a big shocker for you, that if you do the same golden ratio, but if you do it in September, you are here for a surprise that your maximum profit and maximum loss is almost same versus when you do it in 20, this is 21 days, as you can see here, this is 20th August, this is maximum profit is 920, maximum loss is 94 versus September. So here what you see is that the profitability is not really increasing. This must be a big surprise and a big eye opener. This should be for all the working people who take the position really in the next month, thinking that they are doing really good in this. But here what you see is that 1 month is complete a waste. We don't need to do so far out here, and I'm sure you must be hearing it for the first time. Not an issue. You're going to hear a lot of things for the first time, even if you've been trading from 10 years. Now let's talk about in this, suppose if we do a 21-day out, a broken wing fly. If market continue to go up, what we want to do is we look to make our profit even better. Now here what you see is an 11% ROI, which seems to be fixed if market continue to run up. But I'm sure you want to make it better, even better, isn't it? Where things are going in your favor, you want to really make it the best. And point number two, what if market go down? In that situation, we're going to have the maximum loss here, etc. Don't worry, we're going to tackle this. I'm going to talk to you about adjustment as well, because you've been showering a lot of love on this channel, a lot of likes, comments that tell me that you really want to learn the top shelf. And if you're somebody who's really serious about learning and you want to really get the top shelf methods, strategies, techniques, the step-by-step guide. All you got to do is simplest thing in the world. You got to get in touch with the team and get all details about the strategies, the mechanics, how you could really get your hands on that and look to improve your trading from the word go. This is getting really interesting and we're gonna make it even more interesting now. So let's talk about that. VIP points number 1. Adjustment downside. All of you are waiting. What can we really do on the downside, right? Let's talk about it. Now here the market is right now. If market go down, then I want you to pause for a second and tell me, if market go down, the wing which you bought, the 24,000 put which you bought, which is out of the money, is this put going to be in profits or not? Of course, you long the put. If market continue to go down, you expect to make positive return from this particular put. So what max can go wrong in a broken wing is that the market try to come in your red area. Am I correct? Now, what we can do is when markets start to go down, you can have your alerts ready here on the peak or somewhere there, wherever you would like to. And what we can do is as soon as market come over here, all we got to do is that book this put which is already in profits. This will be the 70, it can be 100 or 120, depends on how fast the market is traveling. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll it to 24,150. Got to move your put towards the market very aggressively. Now, as soon as you do this, something very familiar jump out from the screen for you. And that is, this looks to be familiar, right? What is this? This is an IronFly. So now your broken wing has turned into an IronFly when market is moving against you. So what you did here, have you made it loss free completely, etc.? Of course not. You did one very smart thing when you're rolling towards the market. That is, you reduce your loss really, really low. Now it's not going to be 214. It's going to be higher, but at least you have made your both the sides very tiny in terms of losses. You can also remove both the legs and you can make it more wider if you prefer a long range IronFly. You did just one thing, one adjustment. Market moving against you, you roll your put towards the market. That is how. And when you're rolling it, you booked your profit and then you roll. That is something which definitely can be done. Now, what if market continue to go up? And if you don't do this adjustment, then what is going to happen? So we're going to talk about that as well, because the name of the game is how to make your profits even better, correct? If market continue to run up, then what you should do. So here we go. If market continue to go up, we obviously are in much better space because broken wing IronFly is definitely better than strangle and these Batman. Of course, for people who are busy, who don't want to take a lot of risk, the theta decay is also pretty high because you are selling these two puts which is closer to at the money. So as you know it, the decay, the profits is going to be a lot more faster in broken wing. Now the question is, you want to take real advantage of it. And you are doing 21 days out, that means theta decay is really fast. If you do a 45, 50, 60 days out broken wing butterfly, it's sort of a time waste because the theta speed hasn't kicked in. Theta starts to kick in from 45 days onwards, and from 21 days, it really, the graph really goes steeper. That's what we want. So now if market is going in your favor, again, we only going to do one thing, and that is this trade is already in profit. Because if market is moving bullish, what we got to do, we got to create one more broken wing. Suppose market come here, make one more broken wing. Market go more here, make one more broken wing. So you got to keep on making broken wings where the market is going, because if market is going into your direction, it's your job to really take advantage of it and ride the trend. If market reverses, all you got to do is probably just bring your put where the market is moving, and you sort of locked your loss very smartly and very intelligently. The main number one idea from this particular video is that how to really cut down your risk faster, better than anybody, instead of doing a conventional IronFly where both the sides are at risk and would ask you to do adjustments at least 4 or 5 times. Here, it doesn't ask you for a lot of adjustments. Upside, downside, but your number one learning from this particular video is what? I'll give you 2 seconds. Recall what you just learned. Number one learning is public retail keep on doing IronFly. Ask you for a lot of adjustments. You want to learn better IronFly? I made a video. You want to do something else? broken wing IronFly. At least your one side has no loss as you know it. Point number 2, the adjustments are much better. Why? Because it only asks you for one adjustments, unlike IronFly asks you for 5 adjustments, right? Point number 3, probability of profit. Really beautiful. IronFly gives you like 30% of probability of profit. And if you're busy and you're doing IronFly, broken wing gives you a massive 75%. From all areas, you can combine these two strategies and then think about, have you been doing IronFly for many years? Nobody told you on YouTube, know where you have this information, how to really make it better. And today, at least you got one idea, a little inch you moved towards where you want to be, where you want to take your trading to be. That's the exact reason why I say learning has a lot of power. Do not underestimate learning, and most importantly, do not underestimate yourself. Maybe you are not giving your best shot yet, which you still have to take. That's the reason exact why I say hit and trial way of trading one must avoid. Elevate your trading game, learn the craft in record time. You get in touch to learn in depth. Just drop a message, you can get details directly from the team. Just like you've learned right now, you've got something. You got some aha movements if you do fly. That's a very good job done. Definitely you're going into the right direction. Thanks for watching the video, and like I always say, you are going to do so well in trading. You will surprise everyone. I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.